My name is Flash Isaac, and I'm a teacher from the future. When I was much younger, I saw thousands and thousands of people fail Jamb and unable to gain admission. This made me travel in time. Now I am back with the Flashlearners Jamb app and a series on YouTube tagged 120 Days to Jamb. My mission is to help you blast Jamb and as well get justice for everyone who Jamb has served breakfast. This is episode number 82 of the 120 Days to Jamb Mathematics with Flash Isaac. In this episode, we shall be looking at angles of elevation and depression questions. We already started, and I'm trying to take this topic as natural as possible. Look at this. A man stands on a tree that is 150 centimeter high. So, this is 150 centimeter high. He sees a boat at an angle of depression 74 degrees. This is what he's trying to say. If the man sees a boat at an angle of depression, it means he looked down. If it were angle of elevation, it means he looked up. Because standing on top of this place, this is already the horizontal. Now, in this question and in most questions, we usually have assumptions. There is a lot of assumption. If normally there is a 150 cm high tree like this, and the man is standing on the tree, the man is supposed to be like this, right? Yes. And if this is the height of the tree, we are also supposed to have the height of the man, so that from here to here we have the total height. But most of these questions, they assume that since this is the height of the tree, so this is where the eye of the man is. Or they assume this distance to be both the height of the object and the height of the man, wherever. But that's not our business. We know that this is the height we are working with, and this is the horizontal. And angle of elevation is the angle you make with the horizontal when you try to look down. So the man looked down like this at the ship. What next? The angle he made is 74 degrees. This is a very, very wide angle. Yes, very, very wide angle. We are told to find the distance of the boat from the base of the tree. We can do this in many ways. This is the base of the tree. This is the boat. This is the base of the tree. So this is the distance from the base of the tree to here. It is basically the adjacent. But if you are solving using this triangle, you have this alternate angle. That would work. But I usually prefer that you should solve exactly the way you got your triangle. This is the normal view. This is the angle of depression 74 degrees. And you complete the angle like this. So that here is also 150 cm. This is the distance from the boat to the base of the tree. From here to here is the same thing as from here to here. So let's take here as the distance. From this question, we have opposite, we have adjacent. Here is your right angle. So any side facing this right angle is your hypotenuse. And the side facing the acute angle is your opposite. Here is your adjacent. Tan theta will work in this case. Tan theta is opposite over adjacent. So tan 74 degrees is opposite over adjacent. So adjacent is 150 over tan 74 degrees. 150 over tan 74 degrees, that should be approximately 43 centimeter. 43 centimeter. And the next question says, a hunter 1.6 meter tall. Let me give you one trick. Anytime they mention building or a tower or on top of a tree, just know that they are trying to tell you angle of depression, because you need to be at a height for you to look down. Now when they say a person, know that the person has to look up. But do we really care about that? We don't care about that. A hunter, 1.6 meter tall, this is his eye level. So let's always get our horizontal, the normal eye view. He views a bell at the top of a tree. So obviously this is the hunter, and the tree will definitely have a root, right? And the tree is obviously taller than the eye level of the hunter. So this is a tree and this is a bird on top of a tree. This guy, he views the top of a tree. That is obviously angle of elevation. His eye level to the top of a tree. And the angle made is 45 degrees. If the distance between the hunter and the tree is 10.4 meter. Now this is the leg of the hunter, and this is the... If the distance between the hunter and the tree, okay, they said the hunter and the tree, not between the hunter and the top of the tree. The hunter and the tree. So this is here to here like this. Is 10.4 meters. And it is the same thing as here, 10.4 meters. Exactly the same. Find the height of the tree. This question requires high level of reasoning. High level of reasoning. You can see this diagram. This is the leg of the hunter. This is the eye of the hunter. And when we are talking about angle of elevation and depression, we deal with eye level. Now this is the height of the hunter, right? Eye level of the hunter, and this is the height of the hunter. The distance between the hunter and the tree, from between the leg and the tree, is 10.4 meters. It is the same distance between the eye and the side of the tree, or any part of the tree. So this and this, they are the same distance. But there is a problem. What is the problem? From here to here is the height of the tree, S. But we cannot solve this question. The best thing we can do is solve the tree from this height. We should take the height of the tree from here, so that we are able to solve with this triangle. After getting this S, once we add the height of the man, 1.6, we shall get complete height of the tree. I guess you understand what I'm trying to say. This is the leg of the man, the base of the tree. Angle of elevation is usually taken from the top, the eyes of the man, like this, not from the legs. So, since this is the angle of elevation, to calculate the height of the tree, it will be the height of the man already plus the remaining part of the tree. The remaining part of the tree will make up our opposite here. So we can get that using tan 45 degrees is opposite S over adjacent 10.4. So S is 10.4 tan 45 degrees. This is S, and the total distance will simply be 10.4 tan 45 degrees plus 1.6, which is the height of the man. Here to here plus the height of the man. That is the correct height of the tree. This is a special angle, tan 45 degrees, and that is 1. So from here to here is 10.4 times 1. That is 10.4. And the height of the tree is 10.4 plus 1.6 plus 1.6. This is 12 meters. So that is the total height of the tree. I trust this makes a lot of sense to you and to me. A man 40 meters from the foot of a tower. This is a tower or a tower. This is a man. The distance between the man and this foot of the tower, the base, is 40 meters. Then this man observes at an angle of elevation of 30 degrees to the tower. He looks up at 30 degrees. Determine the height of the tower. So the height here is S. Now look at something. Since they did not give you the height of the man, assume that his eye level is here. But if you are given the height of the man, there would have been the issue we had in the previous question. If the man had a height, it will mean that here will be the height of the tower, here will be the height of the man. Let's say 1 meter, and here will be the tower. Here to here will remain 40 meters. Then the eye of the man would have been here, and here this would have been the angle of elevation, 30 degrees, and this will also be 40 meters. In this case, the height of the tree will be from here to here, which is S opposite, plus from here to here, which is 1 meter. Don't assume you don't know what I'm talking about, because we did that in the last question. Here, they did not give you height of the man. So once they don't give you height of the man, just assume the angle of elevation starts from here, and don't add anything to the height of the tree. So this will give you tan 30 degrees is equals S over 40, and S is 40 tan 30 degrees. Let's see the next question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tree from a point on the ground. This is a point on the ground. This is a tree. The angle of elevation of the top of a tree from a point on the ground, 60 meter. This is a point on the ground. This is the tree, like this. Like this. The angle of elevation is what? 78 degrees. 78 degrees. So the angle of elevation of the top of a tree from a point on the ground, 60 meter away from the foot. 60 meter away from the foot. If we are told 60 meters from the top of the tree, it will simply be the distance between here and here, the hypotenuse. But you are told the foot, so you take this distance. Find the height of the tree. So here is question, and tan theta is the answer. Please, when you see questions under angle of elevation or under any topic as treated in mathematics, to be open-minded. Don't have a fixed mind that, okay, this is how it is solved, this is how he solves it, this is how it always is. No question is fixed. Just understand, enjoy your life, don't stress. All these questions that I solve, I just screenshot them. I've not sat down to start solving them first. I don't. Trust me, I don't. For all the series, math series, comment series, English, chemistry, I don't have any notes where I first of all solve the questions before coming. No, I just look calm. Okay, this is it. Observe. I solve. That is what it is to understand a question. And if you notice the way I solve and analyze, I don't stress. I just look at it. Okay, what next? One step after the other. So be like that. Don't cram. Understand. Be open-minded. Analyze. Nothing is difficult. And if you love what you are seeing, subscribe to this channel and don't fail to tell your friends about this. See you. Take care of yourself.